Before you get into that, you got to introduce who we're talking to.
Should we do an introduction? All right.
Do a little introduction.
Yeah. So for the 12 people that are going to watch this podcast,
we're 4 of them.
We're 4 of them.
Hell, you kidding me? I don't watch this shit.
Record it and burn it.
Yeah. Our guest today, he's the first guest with a Wikipedia page.
Ooh.
Georgia Tech tight end, NFL vet, played with the Bucks, Dolphins, Seahawks, and Lions. He's a regular at Barefoot Billy's Friendly Tavern, and he's a season ticket holder for the former Tampa Bay Vipers.
He's still a season ticket holder.
Will Heller.
It's an honor to be here, boys. It's an honor to be here.
That's fucking
I want to
hilarious.
I'd like to thank Tyler actually for toilet papering my house about a month ago. With
Are
JoJo.
you serious?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Grown men toilet papering still.
Yeah, I get my wife wakes me up about 7 a.m. She's like,
Get your gun.
Yeah, you got rolled last night, you fucking loser.
This is your
I'm
wife.
Yeah. I'm like,
By the way, Tyler had his 40th birthday less than 2 months ago. So
Yeah, I'm a 14-year-old trapped in a 4-year-old body.
I'm like, Tyler and JoJo did it. She's like, no shit, Tyler and JoJo did it.
She's like, I knew that. Just go clean the shit up.
Dude, it was like rain that night.
Oh no!
Oh man,
great.
it was like fucking paper mache on the driveway.
So the best is Brandon. So JoJo calls me the next day and he's like, hey, Will called me, and of course Will is totally chill, but he's like, apparently, Katie's a little mad about the grown men TP in the house, and then it rained and made it worse.
She doesn't see the irony.
And
Right, it goes deeper than this, Katie.
so Joe wants me to tell him how to act. Joe's 42 or 43, and he's like, hey, can you let me know what repercussions I'm looking at? And he's like,
What should I do?
He's like, I'm asking you because I know you've been in trouble a lot. So.
Yeah. I know you've been in trouble a lot by wives, not just your own, just wives in general. So you're the authority. You've walked home in a pizza box.
I mean, Aaron Diaz, our former Nate Diaz was on the last pod. She's been upset at me.
Oh yeah.
So Zach is like, whatever you do, JoJo, you need to do it in person.
Yes.
So
that's fair.
Yeah, dude.
That's
so
fair.
Joe showed up at the house, man. Had a Outback gift card.
Does she even like Outback?
Yeah. Of course.
Okay, good.
The best is he knows Katie and Will pretty well. So he's like, what? I think they'd eat at Outback. Like, they like it. And I was like, well, yeah, I mean, everybody eats at Outback, kind of, And he's like, I'm just going to go with a solid gift certificate there. And I was like, just take it in person, let her say her piece, and then apologize, and let her say whatever else she wants to follow with. And then you just take it, hand her the card, and say thank you.
And just keep it moving.
So full disclosure, about 2 years earlier, Will was part of a party that TP'd my house as well. So
yeah, it was
the damage wasn't nearly as bad as what we did. But
dude,
then fast forward from when we got Will, fast forward, I don't know, 2 weeks, Russ Healy's birthday party.
Oh,
it was like 8 hours of drinking.
Yeah.
I ghosted the bar, came home, sleeping. I wake up, people are pouring in my house. Why I give the passcode to my friends to my front door is beyond me. But anyways, I come downstairs, everybody's being loud, and someone's like, hey, you might want to go outside. You're being TP'd. So I'm being TP'd by Zach and JoJo with my own fucking toilet paper.
It's the best.
Zach, I think the same night JoJo calls me. He's like, hey, man, I'm getting Tyler back for you. Yeah. I'm like, you were there when you got me, you dumbass.
How are you getting him back for me when you were involved?
He's just like a hired hand, He's like a hitman with toilet paper.
He's trying to play both sides. He's like a spy.
Right.
Look, I'm getting it for you.
I'm like, I didn't order this fucking op, Joe. No.
So can we talk about your high value targets that you've gotten in the past, or attempted to get in the past even?
It's pretty classified.
Okay.
Are these? You know what? We gotta have some stories. I know there's some NFL stories out there that you can tell. You can keep people's wives and girlfriends and mistresses and shit out of it, but there's got to be something you can tell.
Actually, Tyler brings up a pretty good one. We were going into a bye week, so we had a couple nights off, and
who were you playing for at this time?
This is up in Detroit.
Oh, I love Detroit.
So the D. So I met up with teammate. We were hanging out, having some beers, and then another member of the staff met up with us. And I just get antsy, man. Like towards the end of the night, like I need some action, And I'm like, let's hit a high-profile target,
Oh shit. Oh boy.
And my buddy who we were with, he's like, we're brainstorming. We usually invent the high-profile target, like Tyler in my world's a high-profile target.
Yeah,
clearly.
And he's like, well, so-and-so, who was the head coach of Michigan at the time, he's like, he lives right down the street from me. And
we'll give the time frame. When did the time frame is 2009 to 2000?
Time frame's irrelevant.
Yeah, it was somewhere between 81 and
and the present day.
And so man, we went full tilt. We hit up. I mean, the routine, Tyler. You had well, what's the grocery store up there, like the Walmart, but up in
Kroger's?
Michigan? No, it's
in Michigan. There was one on the corner of my house.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But we hit that up and got our supplies, man. We hit it hard. We got after it. The house was under construction, so we had access to the whole place.
Oh.
We're in like bulldozers, firing them up.
Are you serious?
Yeah, true.
That's
story,
fucking awesome.
I would have loved to have read the Detroit Free Press had you guys gotten caught.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, we had to bail the next morning, or I came back here. It was a bye week, so everyone kind of flies home. And so it's one of those things you get home, man, and you're like, oh,
that's gonna hurt.
That store has us on camera buying like 800 rolls, whatever it was. Anyway.
And that's what this podcast is all about, man. It's about guys doing, kind of reliving their youth and talking about stuff like that. And
so to give you some insight,
around the campfire.
To give you some insight on the premeditation that went into your situation.
Yep.
We were at Dead Bob's 2.
Okay.
Bars closing early due to COVID-19.
Right.
And we were brainstorming high-profile targets, and you're the highest-profile individual we know. Only friend on Wikipedia, anyway. So, randomly, one of the dudes that you don't know, you were TP'd by a stranger as well. He had showed up and had previously purchased a 12-pack of toilet paper. But 12 rolls isn't going to do enough. So we did a drive-by 7-Eleven, and this is in the midst of the toilet paper shortage at the beginning of COVID-19.
Oh my
God.
And I stroll up, and they have this like end cap full of singles, and I just start shoveling them into my arms. I go up and I flop them down on the counter, and she starts scanning, and I'm like, I need a 12-pack of White Claw and that pizza that had been sitting there for like 4 hours. So we roll out. We're in our buddy's car, killing this shitty pizza on the way to your house, drinking White Claws.
Tyler,
we have all these singles.
Point of information: is this the Gandy 7-Eleven or is this the Southdale Mabry 7-Eleven?
This is Euclid and Dale Mabry 7-Eleven.
Oh,
wow!
Okay. Yeah, that's deep in the hood.
Yeah, that's on the perimeter. Yeah.
So, anyways, we rolled up. We left your house, and we drive by Barefoot Billy's, and they're open. It's like 1:47.
Of course they are.
We roll in, and we were there till 5 a.m.
Oh God!
Of course you were.
So much fun. It was a great night. So
again.
Probably about the time you started cleaning up your toilet paper, we were still drinking.
Yeah, we had an HOA meeting that night. I think as well.
You did not.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So how did that go?
Oh my God.
Were you embarrassed of us? Like,
I wasn't there. I did.
You bowed out. Gracefully bowed out.
I got 2 kids under 3. I can't do all that.
You're not gonna. What are they, crazy? Come on.
Yeah, let me know.
Were you confronted by your neighbors at all?
There's some hairy eyeballs.
Tyler, he's taller than you. He's 6'6". I
don't mean confronted as in like.
It's just funny.
As a matter of fact, I like the fact that we're on this forum because this is about the only time we're going to be the same height.
Yeah, nobody can see your booster seat.
Exactly, except for me.
I do
I'm not that comfortable.
Yeah, it's funny, man. It's just, I live on a 1-street cul-de-sac, and the average age is probably 50 plus. They're not used to that. You know what I mean?
Like, he doesn't have any high school kids.
Yeah.
So they were targeting him.
Exactly.
I had no alibi.
Nothing.
Just
you just took your neighbors. Yeah, Bob, that's me. Sorry, guys.
Just took one right to the face. Yeah. But,
great.
It's I was telling him that's how we show respect in our inner circle.
Exactly. It's a sign of respect, man.